Hello guys, I'm back with another one. So today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to solve quadratics using the factorizing method. So we'll just do an example question. So for this one, the first thing that we ought to do is simplify the equation. So we'll divide across by 2, which is gonna give us x squared plus x minus 2 is equals to 0. So if you remember, I explained that the standard form for a quadratic equation is like this. So for us to factorize a quadratic equation, we need to find two numbers, right? That when we multiply them, they're going to give us c, and then those exact same two numbers, when we add them, they're going to give us b. So in our case, the c is equals to -2 and the b is equals to 1. So two numbers that you can multiply to get this is, when you take 2 times -1, you're going to get a -2, and when you take 2 plus -1, you're going to get a 1. So these are our two numbers that we are looking for. So we go ahead to rewrite our equation. X squared plus x minus 2 is equals to 0. We can break down the x term now into x squared plus x from the one here and minus 2x from these two here, minus 2 is equals to 0. You get that when you add these two terms, you still get this one, so it's still the same thing. I hope that makes sense. And then you now move on to factorizing. So we can factor out the x for this side, and then we'll factor out the 2 for this side. So when we factor out x, you're going to get x into x, it's 1, but yeah. Oh, I actually made a mistake. This here is supposed to be a negative and this is supposed to be a positive. We are using these numbers here. They are the ones that we are substituting here. So when you factor out x here, it becomes a -1, and then this side, when we factor out 2, when we factor out a +2 here from this side, you're gonna be left with x minus 1, and then you see all these brackets are the same, so that means you're on the correct step. You're on the correct way. So x plus 2, you take this to form one bracket, and then you remain with one bracket here. You equate it to 0, and then you equate both of your brackets to 0, and then solve for x. You take this to the other side of the equal side, and then these are your two solutions. So it's that simple.